All right, Sky Squad, we are back in the building. And for those of you guys who are Karen Huger fans, she has been released. Yes, let's go ahead and dive right on in. Dive right on into the nitty gritty. Now, I want to give you guys sort of the timeline that all of this has occurred. We're going to talk about it all, but you can see Karen right there on the screen waving to the cameras. We are told that the Bravo cameras were indeed in the building to capture her getaway. Okay. I heard that hair and makeup was there so that she could be ready for her big debut. So hopefully the Bravo people were listening to us as we were giving our instructions on what it is that we wanted to happen for Karen Huger release day. Okay, so Matthew Torres, who I'm assuming was on the scene, said that Real Housewives of Potomac star Karen Huger is officially out of jail after serving 6 months for DUI. She briefly put the window down to wave at the cameras for WUSA 9. Okay. Now, according to TMZ, she was released from the Montgomery County Detention Center in Maryland at 10 a.m. today after she served 6 months behind bars. She's apparently getting out 6 months earlier than expected, having been convicted on 7 of 8 charges that prosecutors brought against her, including a DUI, negligent driving, failing to control her vehicle's speed to avoid a collision, and more. Now, moving forward, Karen won't be allowed behind the wheel for a year. She'll also serve 5 years of supervised probation upon release, with an interlock device required once she's cleared to drive again. If there aren't any violations, probation will switch to unsupervised after 3 years. All right, for those of you guys who were living under a rock, she crashed in March of 2024 in Potomac, Maryland, went down when she struck a median and crosswalk sign at an intersection before slamming into a parking sign and coming to a stop just off of the roadway. Doesn't that sound like Maurice's incident? I mean, he hit an animal, we don't know what kind. I mean, and then a tree and then a pole of some sort. Goodness gracious. We are so glad that he is alive and well. Okay, so back to what we were saying. Karen, as you guys can see here, released, looking good, hair done, makeup done. Matthew Torres, who is on the scene, says production crew for Bravo is also here capturing the moments of Karen Huger's release. We were told she's getting her hair and makeup done before she goes back home. As she should. As she should. All right. Someone says there's something special about a day when a housewife gets released from prison. I am sure Karen is glad to be back home. I wonder what the first thing she's gonna do is gonna be. Listen, can you go on vacation when you are first released? I would want to go on a vacation. Put me up in the hotel, baby. I'm talking about the resort. All right, put me up in some salamander or something of some sort like that, down in the Middleburg, Virginia. Take me away. Take me to the beach. Let me go to Miami. I need to relax and recuperate in style, baby. I need to be served some well, maybe not some champagne, but some apple, some cider or something sparkling. I don't know. Give me a seltzer water, a Topo Chico or something. I don't know. Just make me feel good, baby. Because I would imagine that life has been crazy up in that clink. So anyway, Karen is home. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Are you glad that the Grand Dame is back? Let's hope that she's able to film some scenes for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I would imagine that they would have her sitting down with Giselle first. I think that would probably be the most appropriate thing in this instance. So we'll have to, again, see how things go. More on that later. Okay. Now, I'm not going to play y'all this scene, but I'm going to tell you where to go and find it. You can find it on, I think, Reality Entertainment TV, obviously the Neighborhood Talk. Also, shout out Queens of Bravo for the visuals from that last story. But yeah, let's talk about in the scene. I got to let y'all see it. Let me just let y'all see a little bit of it because I'm going to keep the sound off. It's basically Kirk and Rasheeda and Jasmine all sitting down looking like one big happy family. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the coziness of the scene for me. Like Rasheeda, you was really sitting down with this. I mean, listen, okay, let's get into what they're talking about. Kirk and Rasheeda say that if they were having a three-way relationship with Kirk's former mistress, Jasmine, they wouldn't hide it from the world. Rasheeda even goes so far as to say if she was on this mother effing bubble gum, she would be singing. What would she be singing? Put it on and make it want to marry me. Is that would she be singing that? Put it, because I mean, I guess she already kind of put it on one person. But anyway, whatever. I mean, maybe she could put it on Rasheeda too. I don't know. Rasheeda say they are not bumping cooters, but Jasmine is letting them know that Yandy wanted to know if it was Rasheeda and Kirk who put her up to come into Mendices and Yandy with the BS about Erica Racine, their friend, or whomever else like that. Woo woo. Jasmine says she feels manipulated by Yandy because Yandy overtalked her when they had their conversation with Bam, and she felt like Yandy was manipulating her, and she looked back on it and she felt like Yandy pulled a Jedi mind trick on her. And I told y'all last week, I felt like Yandy kind of pulled a little Jedi mind trick, but I mean, if y'all let it happen, y'all let it happen. All I know is in this scene right here, Rasheeda is denying any bumping and grinding with Jasmine. Okay. So she says, no, if this woman had my bubble gum, she might want to marry me. Okay. That's not what she said. That's what I said. Okay. But it was the same connotation. But when you watch the scene play out and you just look at the comfort, Rasheeda is like, this is the first time we ever all sat down like this. And for some reason, I don't believe it. Because wasn't there a point in time where Jasmine had talked about something about their cooking at the cookout or something like that? I don't know. Maybe am I making it up? I just feel like y'all's too comfortable in this conversation. Y'all's too comfortable. And too comfortable for it to be the first time. Mm-hmm. Y'all look like a nice little family unit sitting down to dinner at a nice little restaurante. Maybe that's one of their restaurants. I don't really know, but that's what it looked like to me. So I'm gonna let y'all have that one. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all have that one. Okay, so this right here, trigger warning for you guys. Trigger to the warning. All right, so there's a lot happening in this situation. I'm not gonna play the video with the kid in it because I don't know why Brittany or her mother or whomever would post the video with the child in it. But basically, what you see here in this video, and it's on the Neighborhood Talk and a couple of other places that I've seen it as well. Brittany Renner and her mother get into an altercation with her baby's daddy, NBA star PJ Washington, and his wife, Alyssa Chanel. Now, during the exchange, after claiming that their son cries too much when it's time to go with PJ, apparently, Brittany or her mom says he doesn't want to go with you. Actually, I think it was Brittany that says this. Actually, show up and do something with him. The child is crying out of control. I don't know why she would post this. I guess maybe she wanted the world to see something, but I don't know that it really worked in her or her mother's favor. What I do want to tell you though is that I find interesting, and I really want to keep it more or less related back to her and the mama, is her and the mama. Okay. Now I thought, based on what she had been told us, that her and the mama was not in a good space. Okay. They were not in a good space. So when it comes down to the child in question, which yet again, I won't show here because I just don't want to do that. Here's what happens, right? This is what happens after.
And it's what it's up with me. Just know that it's up. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Bitch.
Pussy ass bitch. Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at? Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for.
So this is Brittany and her mama, the mama, going off on PJ and the wife. Okay. So when PJ walks away and tells them that they spoil their son too much, he's putting the kid in the car. PJ and Brittany's mother begin to exchange words, leading Brittany's mom to confront PJ's wife, Alyssa. Okay. So apparently the mama is upset because maybe Alyssa got $107,000, but the kid only got $11,000. I don't really know. Okay. All I want to know is why? Miss Mama Brittany Mama, why are you out here trying to fight this young lady? Okay. The mama claimed that things got physical. She says, after I dropped my phone, running to her side of the car, I was like, what you want to do? She swung on me and I was like, oh, that's what we doing? Got it. She says, I'm more of a subduer, not a fighter. So I was trying to grab her hands, got close enough to pick her big ASS up and body slam her to the ground. I had her pinned in her back. I was straddling her with my forearm in her throat. Ain't gonna lie, at that point, it was me or you, and it wasn't gonna be me. I just kept pressing harder and harder, and she clearly couldn't breathe. Miss Mama, why are you telling any of us this? For me, here's the thing. I don't really know what the go on is with Brittany and her mama and the man and the woman. But what I do know is this, Miss Mama. Okay, I get it. You might want to be ride or die for your daughter who was just literally telling us how toxic you are. But I would say leave these types of posts off of the Instagram, because at some point in time, these are going to be here for posterity. Why is it that you want to be known for fighting this young lady? Okay. Who is actually a basketball wife, now that I think about it. My question is, I'm going to move things back to the show, which is what we typically have to talk about with Brittany Renner. Does this mean that you and the mama are back on good terms? Because you ran the mama down. You ran the mama down and told us how toxic she was. Now, is it that she's being toxic on your behalf and it's okay? Let me know in the chat. I'm just confused and I want to update. Are you and the mama back on good terms? Somebody let me know. And furthermore, I would take this down off the internet. I would not have posted this, but that's just me. I mean, I don't know. Save it for court, because I feel like that's the better place for it to be, in the hands of your lawyer. This, to circulate it on, like, you know, for me, if I were Brittany, I just wouldn't have had, like, she would have never been able to post this. That's just me. That's just me. Save it for the lawyers. Save it for the courts. Okay? Unless it's going to be some TV cameras there. In which case, I don't even know if they're going to want to get that. Okay? Because I don't think that man going to sound off on that. Whatever. All I want to know is this the same mama you was talking about that was just like Jackie Christie, or no? All right. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.